I guess, Reggie, first off, could you just talk about the feeling in the locker room, how, you know, you can really say you earned that win because it was such a back-and-forth type?
Man, you know what? For anybody who thinks we earned this win today, they couldn't have been watching the same game we were. You know, this is one of the toughest games I think I've played in to date. And I'm not just saying that because we won and we're going to the Super Bowl. But this was such an up-and-down game. It was a roller-coaster game. You know, it seemed like no call was going our way, you know, for 99% of that game. And then finally we got a few calls to go our way towards the end. And, you know, with all I mean, they must have had like 8 fumbles, and I felt like they got 7 of them back, you know. But, you know, it's just one of those games, man, where you can never give up because you don't know what's going to happen. You know, Jimmy Johnson came and spoke to our team, you know, towards the end of the week, and he told us, you know, you can't prepare for one thing because you never know what's going to happen in these types of games. You know, all you can do is try to prepare yourself for everything and just take it as it comes. You know, whatever happens in the game, just take it for what it is and try to, you know, do whatever you can to win the game. And you know, like I said, with all the things that happened in this game today, you know, it was just such an emotional game, you know, for us.
Hey, could you talk about also the decision to try to catch the punt that you fumbled, and then the way you were able to bounce back and make some plays?
You know what, I knew their punter wasn't going to give me too many balls to return, and you know, I felt like that punt, you know, when I saw him hit it, I felt like he kind of shortchanged it. But I guess one of their guys, you know, got down the field fast enough to you know, disrupt me catching the ball. And you know, once I caught it, you know, I mean, once I seen it, I thought I had enough space to make a move, and you know, obviously I didn't. And it's a gut-wrenching feeling, you know, when that happens. And you know, I don't care what game you're playing in. You know, it can be a preseason game. You know, it's still a gut-wrenching feeling. And you know, it's true that, you know, this is a team game, and you know, it takes all 53 guys to win this game, and it took us every inch, every player on this team to win this game today.
Reggie, were you surprised that y'all won the turnover ratio decidedly, but still only won the game by 3 points?
Yeah. You know what? One of the things that we preach all the time is turnovers, and turnovers are one of the key statistics in winning games. And you know, with all the turnovers that they had and fumbles, like I said earlier, it felt like, I felt like they had 1,000 fumbles and like they got all of them back, you know, and they were scoring points off of it, and it was like, God dang, you know, if we could just get one of those, you know. And you know, we ended up getting some turnovers that were key in this victory. And you know, unfortunately, you know, we weren't able to produce as many points as we would have liked to off of those, you know, some of those turnovers. But nevertheless, you know, here we are with the W, going to the Super Bowl. And, you know, we're one step closer to our goal.
What you think of how y'all's defense played tonight?
You know what? Without our defense, to me, was the main reason why we're here, why we're going to the Super Bowl. You know, the way they played today, with all the, you know, all the BS that they've taken, you know, throughout the season, and especially towards the end of the season, you know, they played like absolute monsters today. And, you know, with all the turnovers that they forced today, you know, it just, words can't describe, you know, the way they played. And, you know, obviously they're the reason why we're here. But, you know, through our game planning this week, you know, we preach ball security because the Minnesota Vikings had actually forced a lot of turnovers, especially fumbles this year. I think they led the league in forced fumbles. So we were obviously very well aware of that, and we tried to do our part. And it just so happened that, you know, we got all the turnovers.
Thanks, Reggie.
All right.